Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for a pretty late What's in the Treasure Chest video. That's kind of not my fault. One present got a little bit late, lost in the mail, didn't get ordered properly, so it had to be ordered again, and it worked, and money kerfuffles, no problem. But now that it's finally got here, I can finally do this video, and then right after this video we'll be getting on to our next Let's Plays, which I'll cover in the news of this video. And it's pretty late at night, so that's why I have my light on. A little bit odd, considering it has actually been a very nice sunny day. I wanted to record earlier, but it didn't work out. So, let's just jump right on in this, because it's actually a little bit small. There wasn't a lot I wanted this year, so, and it worked out kind of well, because I did get what I was, well, kind of after, and I've been enjoying every single one of them. So, and one of them is pretty great, and it's actually the one that was late. So, without further ado, first up in this chest here is Hyrule Warriors Legends. Yes, I have Hyrule Warriors Original, and I have a very popular video that is about the leveling up stuff like that. That is like my second most popular video now. Holy shit. And I guess people had the same problem I did. They wanted to know how to level grind fast enough, and it became my second most popular video other than my update video. That, well, not even an update video, it was Weekend at 24 ending. Still, it's what? But yeah, Hyrule Warriors. I go off of tangents all the freaking time. I've already beaten the story mode off of this, and yeah, or just started the adventure mode. Yeah, so the story, I've done the extra. Seer's Tale's actually included in this, so you do not need the Master Quest of that version, which is kind of a sad thing, because that means that version's literally the inferior story, because you've got Seer's Tale in this, you've got Linkle's Tale, and you've got the Wind Waker Tale, which is what it actually finishes off of. And yeah, that's kind of a thing. I did get the download code, which was here. I've already used the code to get the characters onto the Wii U version. The thing I do like about the Wii U version, though, is that you can see all the characters of the later DLC in HD, which I think pushes that one a little bit more. Has nicer graphics and better physics than this one, even though it seems to like this version has a little bit more polish in the physics department, and also in the mechanics department, but not in the graphics department. Other than the 3D, the textures are really bad, but if you can get around that, the gameplay is just awesome. And it's also difficulty balanced, so I can't really go wrong. I do not know if there are the adventure mode maps from the other DLC on the Wii U version already built into this. That sounds kind of far-fetched to me. Hopefully then that would actually push people to get the Wii U version, and then you have the exclusive DLC, well, the DLC that the Wii U can get as well from this, but this event gets the adventure maps only, so that's a thing. And I've been playing this non-stop, so there we go. Next item is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I didn't really know what to ask my nan for, which was kind of funny. And yeah, I didn't know what to ask for, so I just had a little bit of a browse. And this came up as 25 quid when it's normally about 50 quid in game, and so it was like, yeah, I might as well get the full version. I've already played 3. I've got full burst DLC on that. Played 1 and 2 by ringing it off my mate. So why not get the 4th one in the series? Plus, it's other than the Nathan Drake collection, Uncharted collection, whatever it's called, Uncharted 1, 2, 3 on PS4. I now have another game to actually play on the PS4 for now until Final Fantasy comes out and all that. Plus, I want to actually see the end, animators. I'm still going on about that. Seriously, we've been waiting for like a year and a half now. And we're still in bloody Infinite Tsukiyomi Dream Filler. No one gives a shit. Just show us the final battle against Kaguya, or whatever her name is, and then show us the finale battle of Naruto and Sasuke. The manga's already finished almost 2 years ago by now. Get with it. That's my rant. That's why I got this game, and so far I'm enjoying it. Haven't got very far, but it's not my PS4. Understandable. Next item is, sorry for the rant, but Naruto, the anime, kind of does that to me. I feel kind of bad for the King Nappy when he gets that far. But let's cool down for a second. It is a great game. The mechanics are still there. There are actually more better parts of the gameplay on that game, so I like that. But enough beating around the bush. Let's get to the next item before I go even more on a tangent on Naruto, because that is a problem. But good game, good game. I've got Star Fox Zero, and people say, don't leave. Just because I mentioned Star Fox Zero doesn't mean you leave. Seriously, why do people hate this game so much? You were asking Nintendo for a Star Fox game. Miyamoto delivers. It's pretty much Star Fox 64 on steroids. Yeah, it's not Star Fox 64, so I'm not playing it. What's the problem? I want Star Fox Assault, goddammit. So that's not exactly fair on Nintendo. They make what you want, but this has been discussed. I don't know why it's become such a rage-filled video, or a rant-filled video. But yeah, this game, okay, the game is a little bit of an annoyance, but once you get the hang of it, it works so well. I can beat Star Wars easily on this than on Star Fox 64, and I played Star Fox 64 a lot more, and I feel like I'm pretty good at that when it comes to Star Wolf. Probably not now, because I haven't played it recently, but yeah, I'm pretty good at this game, and I love this game, especially that bonus level with Peppy. You get to play as Peppy, and every time you do a barrel roll, barrel roll, barrel roll, barrel roll, barrel roll. It's amazing. I recommend picking this up. I'm kind of like I plug for Nintendo, but I'm a little bit salty about Nintendo at the moment in terms of one thing that I started this channel with, but not here to actually, like, you know, moan at them. Just saying that that is a really great game and you should get it, because, I mean, we haven't had a Star Fox game in... I mean, look, if you don't like that game, you still got Star Fox 64 on the Wii U Virtual Console, and you've also got it on the remake on the 3DS, so you can't really go wrong. Star Fox is just amazing. Other than Star Fox Adventures, all the games, probably even Assault, because I really want that game, pretty good. Next item, and the final item, which is the big item. Whoa. Alright, now, before I bring this out, once again, gaming history, a game that is probably one of the more basic and pretty much the first game, but there's 50 renditions of it, and every rendition is not a cheap shoehorn in, and it's in the box with a manual, cartridge, of course, and freaking catalog or whatever. Video Olympics. 50 Pong games in one. You've got like 1 through 8 Pong, different versions. 8 through 12 is Super Pong. 13 to 18 is football. 19 to 22 is foosball, basically. You know, table football. 23 to 32 is hockey. 33 and 34 is quadrupong. 1 being 2-player, 1 being 4-player. Then you got 35 to 38, which is handball. Volleyball. 39 to 42 is volleyball, and 43 to 50 is basketball. Now, the reason why there were so many versions is because, of course, it's the Atari 2600, so I've got another game for that, and quite a lot. Plus, I needed a game to use the paddle controls with, and it works. The paddles that I had that I couldn't test actually worked pretty well. In fact, no, they work surprisingly well, considering that they were second-hand, not new. The paddles move smoothly. They jerk around a little, but they do work brilliantly. It's amazing. And with this game, most of the modes are either like 2-player or 4-player or multiplayer kind of thing, and then other modes such as, you can grab the ball or you can shoot the ball. I mean, they'll probably be all rounded into one nowadays because, you know, you have more buttons on the controller. But in those days, you only had the one button, so they made different actual game programs. And that's why it adds up to 50. So it's like a plug and play. You've got like different renditions of the same game, starting you off in different areas or having different physics and stuff and like that. But in this kind of way, considering that they're working with the limitations of the console, it actually gives you a lot of variety. Me and my bro spent about an hour and a half on this as soon as I got it, and he got back from school. So this is pretty much a party game right here. And it's Pong! It's freaking Pong on Atari with everything else with it. Everything that you could... It's basically taken the foundations of Pong and made almost every game possible, and even adding gravity like basketball. The ball bounces around like that on your stuff. It's just wow. And shout out to Super Linkario for getting it for me. That was her present to me. Yeah, so that's actually it. It's just the 4 items. It's fine though, because I've pretty much played every single one of these. Hyrule Warriors, Stu going strong, played it the most. Star Fox Zero already unlocked all levels. Beast at that game. Not best with the co-op, but absolute beast with it. And yeah, so that's it. I think it's time for the news, because we've got stuff coming up later on the channel. Okay, so for a very small update, what we have going on right now is that just before I made this video, part 15 of Super Mario 64 Multiplayer came out. I know the series has been going a lot longer than you would expect it to. I should be finished about now, but we're not even halfway through. But we have hit 50 stars, and that video was a pain in the butt to edit. I'm not gonna lie. The footage was speeding up and slowing down so often. Not only was it desynced with its own video sound, like with the gaming music as well as the sound effects and all that, it was also desyncing with the commentary. So I had to get rid of that the video sound and put in like tracks from the game separately in order to put it together, and it's just so that there was some background music depending on where we were, to make it easier. And then I had to like keep chopping and speeding up and slowing down the footage as well as the commentary, and it was just an entire mess. And that's because Georgina's computer for some reason works so well, it does not like Hypercam 2, because it was Windows 8 and it doesn't like running in compatibility mode. It doesn't work at all, and if you run it normally, that's what happens. And it's using the exact same settings that I use, but when I do it, it's reliable. So we're doing it with this because I'm fed up with delaying the series by just happening to spend like a good week or so editing one video, and this one took me a whole bloody month on and off doing my own shindig, and I kept getting put off with it because I didn't want to do it. But now part 15 is up, we are good to go on that. So when we next get back onto that, that'll be continuing on. For the channel itself, we just finished our, well, not really just finished, 2 weeks ago we finished our Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, so that is pretty awesome. Watched the finale. It was, oh, I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, it was a Randomizer Nuzlocke on Emerald. I just said that, I'm going in circles. Well, I don't want to spoil it, I just go in circles. So, I'll recommend you check it out. It's not as long as the Fire Red Nuzlocke finale, only an hour instead of an hour and 45 minutes or something stupid. That was ridiculous. Especially when it was like the finale of Final Fantasy VI was quite long at an hour and a half, but that wasn't my fault. I beat the boss at about 35 minute mark. The credits were massively long. But yeah, that's another thing. And yeah, 2 new Let's Plays are now coming on our way. I announced them in the 500 subscriber special that we had. As you know, it's Donkey Kong 64, as well as Earthbound, so we've got both those going on, and both on the Wii U, so they're going to be upscaled 1080p, so that's not too bad. And yeah, I also made a video using Milky-chan's Kara's Response parody of Stronger Than You. It's another Undertale thing, but I made like my first animation music video, AMV, and using the song because she allowed it as long as you credit her. So I've done that. There's a card at the side of the screen on the video that you can like use to get to her channel, as well as the video that it was part of. And I just tried my hand at a music video and see if I could make a good one, and I think I did. I mean, I used Smash 4 as a base once again, but you know, it's like easiest for me to do it. Plus I had the characters already made for my Under Smash Brawl video. Smash video, you know what I mean. And yeah, so not really much going on right now other than the channel. Oh yeah, I am aware of the Minecraft Mario update, so me and Meryl will do that. It won't be split screen because he's off in Canterbury now. It is university still, so we'll be doing that online, possibly, but we will cover that at some point. That's why we haven't. There hasn't been any other videos of that for a little bit. And I am aware that I have not been doing any Super Mario Maker My Custom Courses videos. I have got quite a lot of stages that I want to upload, but it's just editing. It's just recording the videos in general, man. Too many black screens for loading purposes. It keeps glitching the footage. Bloody Roxio. But yes, and yeah, other than that, I think that's it. Kind of a short video this time, only about 15 minutes long. It only took me 10 minutes to get through all the prezzies. I know I was a bit of a motor mouth, but I didn't want to spend too much time because that's been happening quite a lot. Plus, there was only 4 items. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I had. It wasn't exactly the biggest thing, but it doesn't always have to be. I'm enjoying every single one of them, pretty much. And yeah, so with that, I'll see you guys next time for the beginning of Donkey Kong 64 and Earthbound. See you guys tomorrow, I guess. Hey!